I was just trying to get Randy talking about his haircut and you talking about your lack of haircut. I was just gonna post up.
If I can put it in a ponytail, I don't need a haircut.
That's my goal with my beard. If I can just put it in a ponytail,
Yeah.
I can go off my day.
All right. I'm assuming we're on.
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning, Dad.
Do you know what day it is?
I do, but I'm gonna let you say what it is.
It's National Popcorn Day. And we have popcorn at Randy's Hardware on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But today, since I didn't have any popcorn, we've got these pork rinds. You put them in the microwave and they pop like popcorn. And these things are crazy delicious. My wife's addicted to them.
Well, she loves pork rinds anyways.
Yeah, these are the hot and spicy. I mean,
Shirley likes it spicy.
she does, yeah. But since we didn't have popcorn, I thought we'd talk about pork rinds.
Do we still carry the local popcorn up in Bridgewater?
We do, yes.
We have some Bridgewater popcorn up in Bridgewater.
But we're in Timberville today. And
And
Rachel,
we do pork rinds down here.
We do pork rinds in Timberville.
Rachel said, Dad, what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, we didn't plan this one.
I said, Rachel, you just got to trust me. I got it all right here.
Yeah.
We had a great time here yesterday. I hope you got to see the pictures that were posted. But we entertained a third grade group of students from Plains Elementary School. How many classes did we have here?
There's usually 3 classes. I wasn't here.
But anyway, we had
There's
3
3
classes.
classes,
It was
yeah.
an awesome day. This was left over from the field trip.
You should zoom
And
in on
what the theme was the 6 simple machines. And what Austin was doing with this tiny hammer with the third graders was showing them the wow,
bigger
man,
grill.
That one was put in
Yeah,
really well.
That's the one Austin put in.
Everybody has to be a winner, Randy.
That's right. But anyway, he was showing them the power of a lever and showing them how to pull nails. And it was really neat because we had them equipped with safety glasses and they wore these little gloves that we carry. And the kids had a great time. My station was the wedge, and I like to do things in a big way, so my wedge was a motor-driven log splitter, 32-ton. The kids loved it.
I knew it had to come in
and
somewhere.
most of them didn't get hurt.
No one got hurt.
One did leave on crutches, but he came
But
on
he
crutches.
came on crutches.
Yeah, he did. But no, we had a great day. If you get an opportunity to go back and look at those pictures that was posted yesterday, we had a great time.
Yeah, the kids always love it too.
They did.
I know. That was my daughter Ivy's in that 3rd grade class, and she was looking forward to it all week. And I freaked out and went, "Oh my goodness, they're going to the hardware store today. I hope they're all ready."
Yeah, it was a good group of kids. They were all well behaved, well mannered,
Yeah.
and encouraging that we've got those youngsters coming up that have interest in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they asked some really good questions that I won't talk about now. But anyway.
You need 3rd grade level questions about the hardware store. Randy's got the answers.
Rachel said, what are we going to talk about? And I said, you know what? I want to talk about what makes local, small town, independent hardware stores special. There's a lot of things that make small town, independent hardware stores special. The services that we do. We repair storm windows.
That's clearly not one we prepared.
That's not repaired yet.
we put this duct tape on there. Actually, that was
That's brand new duct tape.
Mr.
that was
Keith
foil.
does an amazing job.
It has some insulation value.
We recycle because that's clearly used screen.
Right, and this is a piece of Ace bandage or something that was put on there.
Yeah.
It kept a fly out for a while. But anyway, this when it comes out of our shop, it'll look really good.
Yeah.
And we give Keith credit for that because he does an awesome job
He does.
fixing windows and screens, lamps.
He can fix almost anything, I've found.
That's true.
We gave him a bicycle that, I don't know, somebody at my house ran over, and he fixed it.
He's a magician in
You
the shop.
did
that's for
awesome.
sure. Some of the other things that sets these type of stores, our type of stores, apart from the big box stores, if you want to call them that, is
That's what they're called.
you know, we don't have gigantic wide aisles. We don't have gigantic parking lots where you have to park and walk a long ways to get in, get out, and get what you need. And if you want to come in and buy 2 fasteners, you can buy 2 screws or 2 bolts or 2 nuts or 2 washers or you can buy them one at a time. We'll put them in a little bag. We'll write the price and the quantity. You take it to the checkout. Checkout. Only buy what you need. You don't have to buy a box of 100, a pack of 25, or 3 washers when you only need 2. So, that makes us different. The other thing we do, we have these solar-powered yard marbles. They are wonderful. And
I think it's a globe, not a marble.
I don't know. What is it? It doesn't say. It's just solar powered.
It's a solar scepter.
what do you folks? That's right.
Well, I thought we were going to do a magic trick.
When I become king
I was
of
waiting for the
United
band to
States,
come out.
this will be my scepter.
Am I now knight?
Oh, I will,
No, that's
you'll have to kneel in order for me to make
Not
you a
doing
knight.
that.
And we have the unusual stuff. I mean, as far as yard decorations and that sort of
Yeah.
thing goes.
And I think that's one of the highlights every year when we go to market is to find out what new yard light up items we can find.
What do you folks think? Is that a yard marble, or is it a globe, or a sphere?
It's not a gazing ball because it's not.
It's a
not
miniature gazing
reflective,
ball.
but it's not reflective.
I can see myself in there.
You see yourself in everything.
Look at that. Have my mustache trimmed and everything. Wow.
You're looking quite dapper today.
Thank you.
That haircut did wonders for his self-esteem.
Boosted that
You know,
confidence.
people come in all the time and they say, I've looked everywhere for a set of bed rail clamps, and nobody has them. Well,
I didn't know they existed.
we have them.
What are they used for?
Well, people buy a footboard and a headboard and a set of rails at a yard sale, and they get home and they don't have the hardware to go with them. Now, where does it go? I mean, it's like losing the screws from your switch plate covers when you paint. Where do they go? But people come in here and say, I've looked everywhere for them. I'm just going to have to buy some new plates. No, you don't. We've got them. We've got them in these little boxes over in the Fashioner aisle. But bed rail clamps, we keep them here. We keep a lot of stuff in that aisle over there. Bifold hardware, bifold door hardware.
Like
You know-
your closet doors. Is that
Yeah,
what you,
closet doors.
using all the technical terms and us.
Why would
don't
you?
know.
Why would you have to go and buy a complete package of hardware to fix that one roller that's broken, when you could come to an independent hardware store and buy the one you need? You can buy the pivot point. If one of the kids got a little rowdy and sprung the hinge, you can buy the replacement hinge. You can buy the screws for that hinge one at a time if you want to. You don't have to buy a whole
I
pack.
got the screws already. The hinge is broken.
That's right. Yeah, let me put this down.
Oh, we're getting intense now.
Oh,
More
this-
boxes.
Yeah, this is my favorite
It's like
part.
Christmas.
No, you need a cork. Where are you going to go to buy a cork? Look at
You
that.
just drink a bottle of wine.
Look at that. But that's a
Open
big
another
bottle. No, you go to your small hometown hardware store to buy a cork. And we've got these from the big ones all the way down to the tiny ones. And people that collect salt and pepper shakers, they come in here and they find that little bitty cork to fit in the bottom of a salt and pepper shaker. And they are so happy. In fact, they're so happy sometimes we charge them $20 for a cork.
Oh, Dad.
And we get away with it.
No, we don't.
No, no. The cork will cost you what?
The giant one's $3.99.
Yeah, average, they're all different prices all over the board.
That's for a giant cork. If you bought a giant bottle of wine that big, it'd be way more than $3.99.
What do we have in here?
I have no idea.
Hey, look at this. You got some rowdy kids and you got some piece of hardware sitting there with a bolt coming up through it and the threads are sticking out, and the kid slides across the floor and rakes his arm into it. That's going to hurt. But these things, pop it right over the threaded part of the bolt sticking out. You're protected. The kid's protected.
Did you know back in, when would it be, 1700s? They had this, I love fashion history. There was this thing that they put on kids' head. It was like a little padding. They called it pudding.
Pudding.
They put a pudding on the kid's head. Yeah.
I thought that was
lots of different things that are puddings. We were
Well,
talking
you
about.
told me about a moist cake they call
Yeah.
it pudding.
Moist cake is also a pudding. As is the Jell-O pudding cups.
And pawpaw pudding, like Randy made.
Yeah, Randy made
That's right.
lovely paw pudding the other day.
And I've got whipped cream for
So
it.
if you want to protect your child's head, you can put some pudding on their head.
You know, the last Facebook we talked about cold weather, frozen pipes,
Yes.
how aggravated people were, and now we've got good news. The seeds have started coming in. We put our first seed rack out yesterday. And, you know, there's just something reassuring about a bright red tomato, a bright yellow squash, peaches and cream corn. Can you imagine that with butter dripping off of it and salt and pepper and those little cute little things you stick in the end of it so you can eat it?
I have some that look like wiener dogs.
Really?
His butt's on one
We're
side,
gonna
his
have to
head's on
find
the
some
other.
in the store now.
We saw some at a
awesome.
hardware convention that were hardware, like tools. You could hold it with drills.
those.
I saw that on a cartoon once where they put a drill on there. I thought it was goofy.
I would not suggest it.
No. On a different note, some of the things you find at an independent hardware store are just plain incredible. These are Holtzbrook axes, and I don't know if you can get a close-up of this or not, but these things come into the store incredibly sharp. They are so well made. It's just incredible. You can see the quality in that axe. And we are a dealer farm.
Yeah. You also, you know, have to have the sign. It's very sharp.
Yes.
It's not all, every axe you buy comes ready to use.
Rachel, you
Yes.
go ahead and talk about the
What am I
upcoming
talking about?
crafter event coming up, and I'm going to grab one more prop I've got in the back,
Okay.
and I'm going to bring it out, and I want to share that with the folks, and then we're going to
very
wrap this
scary.
thing up.
All right. So one other, the big aspect that we have here at Timberville is our crafter hours. That's one thing that makes us special. I'm nervous
I'm really
about what
terrified
he's going to
because
bring.
there was like no pre-approval for
Yeah, and we'll see. But our crafter hours, I want to bring that up. It's happening. I don't know the dates. He just threw this at me.
25th.
So,
It's happening on the 25th here in Timberville. That's a Thursday. 7 p.m. We're making really cute snowman blocks. They're four. I think there's four
Yeah.
blocks of snowman pieces
Yep.
for you to make a cute little decoration for your mantle or for your house. Incorporates snow.
I think
I'm
Austin's
nervous.
slowly going to get the snowman, so we'll
Okay.
see which one
Yeah,
comes
we'll
out
see
first.
who gets here first, whether the snowman comes or the surprise. But Thea's going to be in charge of that. She has posters up. We have it online. If you go visit our randyshardware.com, click on the link that says Crafter Hours, and you'll read all about it. You can register online. I know there's a min and a max. Oh, here it comes. We also are offering it in Bridgewater. What is happening?
Well, it's just another one of the services we do.
Okay.
We sharpen
tree trimming?
chainsaw chains.
Yes. Yeah, we do. Your brother does that.
Yeah, you drop them
Keep it
off.
in the family.
He picks it up, and they're usually turned around the next business day. Weekends take a little longer, but that's a service we do. This is an unusual service that we do.
I'm stepping back.
We replace handles in axes, or hammers, or hatchets, and Keith is our guy in the shop that takes care of this thing, and he takes the extra time to trim the handle to fit, and he does it the way it should be done. And you know, we kind of live in a throwaway society, but why would you throw a perfectly good axe away when all it needs is a handle, and we carry a full line of handles?
I don't know.
And we do carry hard hats. I just kind of like it.
It goes well with your new haircut.
Why is it camo? Are you like hunting while you're working?
It's just a choice.
It's
It's a choice.
you should know this by now, but it's helpful when you're hiding from the boss.
Because
Are
when
you
you're on a
suggesting
work
I
site,
hide from you?
when you're on a work site, clearly, Realtree camo will help you blend in. All right. Well,
Speak of the shop,
obviously,
man, there he goes with his morning cookie and coffee.
Keith is known for coffee and cookies, which is fantastic. That's one reason my kids love coming to the hardware store.
And remember, Wednesday's popcorn day. Today is National Popcorn Day. And we made popcorn for the kids that were here yesterday.
There's just been too much popcorn. But you can get your pork rinds.
Yes, try those pork rinds. You're going to love them.
You have obviously seen today that we have quite a special crew here in Timberville. I don't know what Randy's on today, but some days he's like this. And
I was re-energized by the energy of those children here yesterday.
awesome. Well, you can have my children anytime you want. Be re-energized.
I'll pass mine
anyways,
off any day.
We would love to have you come in, find out what makes us so special, see how we can help you with all of the various things that go wrong in your house that you might think, you know, they're not going to know about that. I guarantee you we're going to know something, and if we don't know something, we'll figure out who does know something. So come on in, ask any question you want. We'll help figure it out.
We don't mind your questions.
Yeah.
We don't mind them at all.
Happy